When you look for an image, you will search for that image, and when you issue a search command, the Docker daemon will search for the configured registry. The daemon configuration contains one or more registries, and all the registries have one or more repositories and index services configured. That index service is mandatory if you want to search for image names, description, so their metadata. Okay, if you want to search for a specific image, you have to issue the command with the name of the image. Type in docker search busybox in our case, and it will search for anything which is busybox related. You will get lots of image names, but you always want to look for the official images, because the official images are originated from the maintainer of that specific software or the Linux distribution and so on. The more popular an image, the more stars it have. As you can see, the busybox have more than 500 stars. If you want to look for an image with a minimum number of stars, you have to issue the following command: docker search -s, the number of stars, let's say 50, and the name of the image, busybox. Okay, and as you can see, right now we only have two images. The first one is the official with 511 stars, and the other has 57 stars. Okay, so the stars mean how many people are marked it as a favorite or just verified that it's a good working image. You can also use the web interface of the Docker Hub if you want to look for images. Just open a browser and navigate to the https hub.docker.com and just issue the following search command. Just type in busybox. And you will see the same output as we got with the Docker search busybox. Okay, but you have more details here. And if you just click on it, you see how many versions the busybox image or any specific image has. And just like short description, long description, and so on. Okay, and that was all about the web interface right now. Okay, switch back to the terminal, and in the next session we will just download the images. Clear the screen, and to download only the images and don't store them, just download them, issue the following command: docker pool and the image name. In our case, docker pool nginx. Press enter, and as you remember, if you don't specify a version for an image, the Docker will always pull and grab the latest. So we have right now the latest version. That's because when we first configured and started our first container, we used it with nginx, so we already pulled it. But if you want to pull a specific version, you can give the tag of that version. Okay, so the tag is an acronym for the version. Issue the following command: docker pool nginx :1.9, and it will grab the 1.9 version of nginx. Press enter. Okay, so you can see we already have that image, just because you remember we already have layers, and the layers are built on top of each other. And one of the previous versions, the previous layers of the nginx latest image, is the nginx 1.9. Okay, just type in the following command: docker images. And right now you can see we have a separate tag, the nginx with the tag 1.9 and the nginx with the latest tag. So as you can see, we have two images from nginx with separate tags, one nginx with the tag 1.9 and an nginx image with the tag latest. And the image ID is the same. If you want to pull all the layers and all the tags of an image, this is just like grabbing all the versions. You have to issue the following command: docker pool -a and the image name busybox. in our case, because I just chose BusyBox because it's a small image. Just like in case of Ubuntu or Nginx, you should grab hundreds of gigabytes. So this is much smaller and it suits our needs right now. When Docker finished downloading all the layers and tags, just issue the following command: docker images-a. So you can see all the layers that image has and all the tags, all the versions. And before version 1.10, the Docker created random UUID of the images and the layers. But starting from Docker 1.10, the new image version uses a custom method and it addresses the content based on the secure hash of the image and the layer data. So it helps avoiding hash collision and guarantee the data integrity. So it guarantees that nobody can modify the content of the image after you have pulled it and stored it on your disk. So this is a security feature and it's a very good feature in the Docker, in newer versions of Docker. Okay, clear the screen. And next we will talk about removing images. If you don't want an image on your Docker server, you can remove it. And to remove an image, you have to issue the following command: docker rmi and the name of the image, let's say BusyBox in our case, and press enter. And remember, if you don't specify a tag, it will always work with the latest tag. So in that case, it will remove the latest image, the latest tag of the BusyBox image. Okay, just pull it again. Docker pull BusyBox. And as you can see again, it will grab it. Okay. If you want to remove an image when it's in use, you can issue the following command: docker rmi-f and the image name BusyBox. But I don't advise that because it can cause lots of troubles. So it's better first to stop the containers, remove the containers which uses the image, and remove that image after you stopped and removed the containers. So do not issue that command right now. Clear the screen. We can also create new images from existing ones after we change something in the read-writable layer. Okay, let's say an example. Issue the following command: docker run-d --name nginx6 and nginx as the image name. Okay, execute the shell inside that container. Docker exec -ti nginx6 bin bash. Okay, press enter. So right now we are inside the container and we will install the wget software. Okay, apt-get install wget. Okay, it says right now we don't have this package. So first issue apt-get update. Okay, and it will just freshen the software package list. And issue the following command: apt-get install wget again. Just press enter and it will download and install the following software package. Okay, and just exit from the running container with Ctrl+P and Q. Clear the screen and issue the following command: docker diff nginx6. Okay, so this command, the docker diff, will list all the changes inside the container. So especially it lists the read-writable layer changes. So if we install something, create new directory, new file, or remove a directory, it will just create an action from that, and we can just use that list to create new image. Okay, so just erase that thing and clear the screen. Okay, and if you want to create a new image, you have to use the commit subcommand of Docker. So issue the following command: docker commit -a, and student as the author. With the -a, you provide the name of the author. We will add a new message, -m. Let's say the message is a message or note. Provide the original container name, Nginx 6 in our case, and last, give the new name of the container. So we will just type in duck nginx and the version 1. So the whole command is docker commit -a student -m a message or note nginx 6 duck nginx :1. Press enter. Okay, and right now issue the docker images command. And as you can see, right now we have a new repository, duck nginx, and the tag is 1, what we gave before. And as you can see, it just created 6 seconds ago. The image ID may be differ in your case, but the size should be the same. So remember, always use the -a after the commit to provide the name of the author, and to clarify what has been changed, just give a new message. You can change the metadata of that image with the option -c. And what is the metadata? The metadata can contain the default command to run, for example. So if you create a new image from Nginx, but you don't want to start it the same method as the original creators of the original image gave, you can change the default command. We will take a look at it later when we will create our own images from scratch and not from another image. Okay, just clear the screen right now, and remember, you can always use the docker commit command to create new image from a running one if something has changed inside the original container. So you have this new image, and maybe you want to move it to another server or upload it to the public cloud. There are several ways to move an image to another server. The methods are you can export and import or save and load it. Okay, what is the main difference between saving and exporting? The main difference between the save and export is that exporting creates a flattened image and only one layer exists. So the ephemera read-writable layer and persistent data volumes are not included in the archive you create. Okay, how does it work? Issue the following command: docker export nginx 6 and pipe it to nginx6.tar because it will create a tar file. It would take a while. Okay, right now it's finished. You can use an alternate command. Type in docker export -o nginx6p.tar nginx6. Okay, and press enter. The -o means output, so you can specify the output file with that option. Okay, list the content of the image. Issue the following command: tar tvf nginx6.tar and pipe it to the last command. Okay, as you can see, we only have one layer. This is just like a file system dump, and we have two specific files, the .dockerenv and the .docker-init. And these files contain the required information for Docker if you want to import that image, how to configure the new containers based on that image information. Okay, just press Q to quit from the last command. And let's see how we import the tar archive. issue the following command: docker import nginx6.tar and give a new image name. Let's say nginx-own : and latest. We will give the latest tag to that image. Okay, press enter. And right now the Docker daemon will import that image from the archive. Issue the following command: docker images. And as you can see, right now we have a new repository, nginx-own, and we have that image with the latest tag. Okay, clear the screen. And right now we will save an image. And when you save an image, it will create a complete backup of the image. So it will include all its layers and associated metadata of the layers. Okay, so you will see the difference soon. Issue the following command: docker save -o nginx-save.tar nginx latest. So the format of the command is docker save -o defines the output file, and the last option is the name of the image you want to save. Okay, press enter, and after a while we will have that tar archive. Just list the content of the tar archive: tar tvf nginx-save.tar, and pipe it to last command. Okay, and as you can see, right now we have several subdirectories, and the name of the subdirectories are the same as the image UUID. And as you can see, there are version files, and the layer.tar contains all the binaries which are part of that specific layer, and the JSON which contains the information, the metadata about that layer. So as you can see, it's not a flattened image, and it will just keep all the changes. Okay, just press Q from quit from the last command. And let's see how we can load that tar archive. First, remove the nginx image, docker rmi nginx. Okay, and right now we untagged the latest image as we expected. And issue the following command: docker load -i nginx-save.tar, and it will load the saved image. So issue the following command: docker images. And as you can see, right now we have the nginx with the latest tag, and this is what we just loaded. So if you want to load an image, you have to issue the docker command with the load subcommand -i and the name of the saved file, and it will just import all the layers. Okay, just clear the screen. And let's see how we will upload images to the registry. Okay, to upload an image to the public registry, you have to create a user, and you can just sign up. You just have to navigate to the hub.docker.com, and it's very easy. You can just sign up and choose a Docker Hub ID. You have to enter your email address and choose a password. And if the ID is free, you will get a free service, and it will be a public registry, so anybody can reach and pull your Docker images. You can apply for private registry or here at hub.docker.com, or you can just create your own registry and set up your own registry, and we will cover it later. But right now, first you have to register. So take your time to register it, because in the next example you will have to use it. Right now we will use our own username and password. We will log in, and our username is Duckademy, and the password is secret, so we just cannot tell you. Okay, right now we already have one image, and we just switch back to the terminal. Okay, so if you have a user, just issue the following command to log in to the registry: docker login. Okay, if you don't have a user ID, you can apply for one just issuing all the required information. Okay, just press enter and I will just type in our username, Duckademy, and the password. Okay, and it will ask an email, and I use the agoston@duckademy.com. Okay, but you have to use your own. And as you can see, the Docker daemon will just save the login information in the .docker subdirectory and the config.json file. Okay. So how we upload a new image to a repository at the Docker Hub free registry? First, we have to tag the image to have a specific tag which refers to the registry and the repository. First, list all the images with the command docker images. And as you can see, we have our Nginx own image. We will use it right now. To tag an image, you have to use the docker tag command. In our case, it will be the following: docker tag Nginx-own, and the new tag will be docker.io/duck-nginx:1. So as you can see, I renamed our image to duck-nginx and tagged it with version 1. And I use the username as a subdirectory of the Docker registry. You have to use the docker.io at the beginning of the new tag, so the new name of the image, because with the default Docker login, you will use this registry. Okay? To see what happened, just list the images, Docker images. And as you can see, at the top we have the Duckademy duck-nginx image. You have to use your own username instead of Duckademy, so your image name will be different from that one. So if your username is Bob, your repository and image name will be bob. or bob/duck-nginx or anything you want. Okay? So after that, you only have to push the image to the Docker free registry, clear the screen, and issue the following command: docker push, and the name of the image, in our case it's Duckademy duck-nginx:1. Okay, and it will prepare our image and will just upload it to a repository at the Docker Hub registry. And when it's finished, you should get the digest, the SHA-256 digest of your image and the size of the uploaded image. So if you see this, it means that everything ended well, and right now you have your first image in your repository. And if you go to the hub.docker.com and log in, of course with your own username and password, you can check it with the browser as well. So as you can see, we have our image here in our repository. And as you can see, we have our tag and it's updated 2 minutes ago. Okay, so that was all about the images. And in the next video, you will learn about the Docker volumes. What are the volumes and how to use them with the images and the Docker infrastructure.